Hello everybody, my name is Craig Bennett, and today I'm going to get into a video on how to improve the text-to-speech program within Windows 10. This includes getting voices and all the other stuff. Now, for those of you who don't know, one thing that a lot of people, especially students, like to use text-to-speech programs for is if you're writing papers or business emails or something like this, you can run it through a text-to-speech program, have it read back to you, and that way you can see if things sound right. One thing a lot of people don't know is if you actually read something through, whether you wrote it or not, and like say for example the word "the" isn't in certain portions of whatever that's supposed to be written, you would naturally actually put that in there and might not even notice that, hey, that is not even in there. So it makes the entire thing a little bit incoherent towards whoever's going to receive your business email. But to you, you thought you sent out one thing when in reality something else happened. Where a text-to-speech program, since it's reading off to you, you can't interject these type of things into it, so it will actually sound off, and that way you can fix it right then and there. So with that, and there's a few other reasons why we want to use it. So with that, going into the native text-to-speech program, if you go to Start, go to Settings, go to Ease of Access. By the way, everything for the disability stuff will be here. By the way, for the senior citizens, people, Magnified, and all the other stuff, I highly suggest that you check that out. But this is where you'll get to the natural text-to-speech program, the voices and all the other stuff. The problem is the voices are extremely limited into here, unless if you get a very specific type of voices to add into here. And on top of that, the overall program itself is extremely limited into itself. So I'll recommend just skipping this and let's go into a third-party free program. So one I've been using for quite some time, I think a number of years now, is this one. And basically just download it, install it, and whatever. And for custom voices, you can search the internet for some custom voices, but I found this is a pretty good place for it. I have, I think it was actually this one that I have, but feel free to check them out and do whatever. But I'll leave links down below to both of these, and again, you can search around for some custom voices to add to it. But while you're down there, feel free to check out the Amazon affiliate links. But what is the advantage of this over a native text-to-speech program? So one key thing that most people may not know when they're getting into it, let's say for example if you want an audio book and you got the digital text of it, but obviously not the audio portion of it. Well, what you can do is throw all the text into here and then do a save audio file. And what that does is that will actually save you the audio book. So that's something to note, hint, hint. I don't do that myself because, you know, I don't need to do it. But as far as that goes, if you want to go down that path, you have that ability. Now, there's a few other things you can do within here, but just getting into this, I'll recommend that you go into Settings under Hotkeys. This basically, anything I copy text-wise, it will read if I do Control-Shift-A. This is very, very important to note. Control-C is copy, Control-V is paste. So just doing Control-Shift-A, the changes I made right here, it will actually start reading stuff. So as a quick example, let's just have it read, say, this right here. So I can do a copy.
The program uses various versions of Microsoft Speech.
And as you see right there, it's that simple, you know, and in that way I can see, oh, does this sound right or not? And another benefit again, if I'm doing something on the side and you know, I can listen to something and you know, do some mindless task, I can actually have that thing reading to me while I do whatever task that I need to. So with that, that's a huge thing to note. There is quite a few other advantages to this. I'm not going to really get into most of them because that's mostly all I use is that little bit. But you can put in your Word documents. You can type directly into here. And like say, for example, if I say the big dog jump and you can see where it's reading.
The big dog jump.
So it will actually highlight the exact area that's reading, and that way you can actually see where it's at within the structure. And it's supposed to have some spell check and all the other stuff, just like any other Word documents. And you can actually, from my understanding, upload Word documents into here. Again, I don't use it for that. I just copy and paste the stuff. It's easier for me to do that portion, but there is other advantages into that. Now, with that one in mind, there is a few other programs out there that you can use, but this is a free, easy, cheap program, very light on the system. And on top of that, you can throw in the both new and old voices into this, and it should be able to work. Again, look around for some voices that you like, but for the most part, this is a great way to improve the overall experience with the text-to-speech program. If you got any questions, anything like that, then leave that down in the comment section. I'll try to answer it as quickly as possible. Leave a like, subscribe, share, and I'll see you next video. Hope you have a great day.